welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video is going to be dedicated to all my lash loves out there. I know it's a difficult time and I know that we are all experiencing some level of beauty deconstruction, right? Whether it's doing our own nails at home for the first time or finally going back to a lash curler and mascara and or strip lashes because all of your lash extensions have fallen out. I can assure you that I have a product for you. Don't worry. Before we begin, we have to talk about the other ingredients I use in addition to this serum to help with my lashes. Topicals include the Biolum Serum Eye Cream, the Vitamin E Oil, Black Jamaican Castor Oil, and Aloe. Vitamins include biotin, omega-3s, lysine, sea moss, bamboo silica, as well as other proteins, vitamins, and minerals. All contribute to natural hair growth, strength, and moisture. Now back to just how amazing this Lilash Serum really is. The number one thing that I want to talk about today is going to be my lash serum. My lash serum, my lash serum. I can't talk enough about lash serums because as we all know, lashes are amazing. And if you like wearing mascara, if you like having fluffy long lashes, if you like feeling like a feminine, doughy Cupid doll, then you're going to be hurting right now. All of you, I'm sure at home are struggling with is finding that your lashes are just not making the cut. And so as you see all of these different serums out there, I want to focus on the main thing, and that is the active ingredient that is in the number one lash serum, Latisse. If you're into the news and doing a little bit more research on this, you will find that Latisse's patent on the main ingredient is up, and therefore all of these other brands have pulled product and reformulated in order to bring this ingredient into their current formulation. And so the main brand that has been kind of the first to do that and the first to have a really great product in general, you just had to use it a little longer, and the first to really be out on the market to show active signs that this is the exact same thing as Latisse is Lilash. Now, some side effects do include irritation around the eyes, and I want to touch base on that because if you are using it every day in the first 30 days the way you're supposed to, you can't really avoid this, and depending on how severe your need is for lashes, you can get by with having a great jade roller you stick in the freezer and a great eye cream. And I can show you on my website products that are exactly those two things that will help offset some of the redness. But once you get past that 30 days, I can assure you, no irritation if you use it once every 3 days to once a week. And as I will show you here shortly, my lashes have never been longer, and I can't do lash extensions myself, so I stick to the false lashes and lash lifting, and I absolutely love having more to lift when I do a lash perm when I use a serum. And so one of the biggest things you have to remember with this is that it is stimulating new follicle growth. And so if you are not aware of the activity that is going to be in that area, knowing how to calm inflammation, knowing how to time it around things like exercise, sun exposure, chemical peels, any sort of other allergy season. So maybe you don't want to start up a cycle in the next month or two, but come August or September, you can get by with doing this every day and not having to worry about the pollen or any of the stuff from the outside causing more irritation and red swelling, because I know how frustrating it is when it doubles down on top of you. So typically in the spring months, I don't use mine as often because of that very reason. I have very bad allergies. And so one of the ways that you can offset that is to take a cold spoon or to take a jade roller and to make sure that you are rubbing just pure aloe as a gel up into the occipital lobe. Lilash can be found for the exact same price, if not cheaper, than your average Latisse subscription or prescription would. And it does not require a doctor's note. The amount that is in Lilash is just under what is needed for prescription, as well as has proteins, it has biotin, it has other nutrients in it that are good for follicle strength, and it also helps stimulate. It has the main ingredient to help soothe and moisturize the cuticle as well is sweet almond oil. Now, all of these are going to be rich in omega acids and vitamin A, but more importantly, it is going to be bound in a glycerin solution, so it's not going to be eye drop solution that would get into the skin more easily, really, because I've used the full-blown Latisse and I've used Lilash, and I can tell you that as long as you get it just up onto the lash line, and I would strongly recommend you invest in a liner brush if you are going to go full-blown with the serum, because any sort of liner brush is going to be able to pick up the product and drag it up along the lash line more precisely. Now, the liner brush that comes in the tube does do its job, but you do want to use one applicator for both eyes because it is going to be very saturated, and so you do not want to dip down in and then fully saturate the other lash, because you'll find that it is going to be way too much, and that contact with the skin is what can potentially cause the redness and the irritation. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out this product and you want to get your hands on it, it is going to be free shipping, and I will include a special little gift for you, and you will find that on my website here below. Subscribe, show some love. Talk to you all later, and thank you again. Bye.